Good afternoon, Colts. Happy Sunday. It's Mrs. Hladun, and I'm here with a book for you called Going Places. It was written by Peter and Paul Reynolds, and we're actually going to read a few books by Peter Reynolds over the next couple of days. He's got some really wonderful stories that are great for kids of all ages, but this one's called Going Places. I've never actually read this book before. This was given to me by Mrs. Beck as a good option, so I look forward to sharing it with you. So here we go. Let's get started. Going Places, written by Peter H. Reynolds and Paul A. Reynolds, illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. I think they're brothers, but I'm not sure. Raphael had been waiting all year long for the Going Places contest, a chance to build a go-kart, race it, and win. When their teacher announced who would like the first kit, Raphael's hand shot up. The rest of the class was watching enviously as Raphael walked back to his seat with the kit. Miss Chanda assured them, "Don't worry, you'll all be getting one." And they're all exactly alike. I don't know if you can tell, but each one has a child's name on it. But other than that, they're exactly the same. The kit came with a set of precise instructions that made Raphael happy. He was very good at following directions. Raphael hammered, glued, nailed, and assembled his kit. His go-kart looked just like the one in the directions. He was feeling quite proud. Raphael wondered how his classmate Maya was doing. She lived right next door. He peered over the fence. Excuse me. "Hey, Maya, you haven't even started?" Maya didn't respond. She was so intent on watching the bird in front of her and quickly sketching it that she didn't even notice Raphael. Then she just put down her pencil and stared at the bird dreamily. Raphael shrugged and let her be. The next morning, Raphael checked back in to see how Maya was doing. "Wow, what's that?" he asked. Maya grinned. "Do you like it?" Raphael responded slowly. "Yeah, extremely cool. But Maya, there's just one little problem. That's not a go-kart." Maya smiled. "Who said it had to be a go-kart?" Raphael was confused. The set of instructions inside the box were for a go-kart, but then again, they didn't say it had to be a go-kart. He looked again at Maya's contraption. After a moment, he grinned. "I get it. Hey, Maya, I really want to win this race. The instructions never said we couldn't team up either." And so they did, working late into the evening. The next day, everyone gathered for the big race. Each go-kart was a perfect replica of the other. Do you see how they're all the same? Except one. One of the kids laughed. "Looks like you had trouble with the Going Places instructions. You're going places, all right. You're going to lose." Oh, look at how cool that looks, though. It's part go-kart, part airplane, don't you think? I like the paint job on it, and the plush seats are very fancy. He's not very friendly, is he? Maya and Raphael didn't even have time to respond because the announcer's big boomy voice called out, "Attention racers, start your engines. 4, 3, 2, 1. And a buzzer sounded, "And they're off." While the other go-karts disappeared in a cloud of dust, Maya just sat there in their motionless vehicle. Raphael shouted over the roar of engines and cheering crowds, "Maya, what are we waiting for?" "No worries, Raphael," Maya answered. "Flaps down, throttle up." And now they took off into the air. The other contestants looked up in amazement. Maya and Raphael hovered and then sped past them all. Before long, Maya and Raphael coasted across the finish line to the cheers of the waiting crowd. They kept rolling clear across the race grounds. Maya slammed on the brakes, stopping just short of the lake at the edge of the school field. Raphael noticed a startled frog leap from a lily pad and dive into the water. He raised his eyebrow and looked at Maya. She smiled. Raphael, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And Raphael just nodded. What do you think they're about to do? Do you have any predictions? I've never read this book, so I'm not sure. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, they turned it into a frog. That's so crazy. I like how they have the little eyeballs on top where they can still see out. That's kind of how frogs are too. The end. This book is dedicated to all the great thinkers who have gone above and beyond, and especially to Dan Leclerc, our 10th grade social studies teacher, who dared us to have original ideas, Peter and Paul. I do think they might be brothers. Maybe they're even twins. You should go online and look and see if you can find out. Well, I hope that you liked the book. I thought it was pretty entertaining and definitely did not end the way I expected it to. What about you? All right, friends. Well, I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope you're finding something fun and productive to do. I will see you again tomorrow with another book, maybe another one by Peter Reynolds. We'll see. All right, take care, Colts. Bye, friends.